Yo, people, what's going on? Back again with another episode of Unpopular Opinions, and this is due to get clipped several times. You know them ones. Big up everyone inside. Akeem's in the building. Big up Statman. 1,000 subs on your YouTube channel, bro. You know them ones there. Man's done 1,000 subs in a few days or something stupid like that. Big up Statman. You man, make sure you sub to Statman's channel. You get me? The links in there, bro. That's what we do, man. Akeem, what you saying, bro?
I'm good, bro, man. I'm good. What are you saying?
I'm cool, man. Do you know what I'm saying? It's been a good day, bro. As usual. You know, like that. Got the workout done early in the morning. 1 show down, 2 more to go. Red Talk coming tonight. You know, like that. I see a clip video doing the rounds on Twitter as well, bruv. You know what they say? The loudest boos come from the cheapest seats.
Yeah, what's
all
that rubbish about? People chatting rubbish as usual.
But it's fine, the cheapest seats, bro. You know what I mean? Bums will bum in it, bruv. That's what they do, Akeem, bruv. You just gotta let them do it, bro. It's free advertising. You know, like that. McDonald's spent something like 650 million on advertising last year. These men are doing my work for free. It's great.
For real.
No, I mean, it's amazing. You know, like that. So
the funniest part about the whole thing is that you get people who quote unquote apparently don't like you. Watch 1 hour of you talking, and then spend time on Final Cut, bro. Yeah. And then spend time on Final Cut Pro, and that cutting up the content, and then putting it up on Twitter, bro. You got nothing better to do with your life.
It's amazing, bro. Free promo, bro. If I never have to spend a penny on promotion, bro, I'd say I've had a good career, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So. Like, it is what it is. So, yeah, man. Big up Statman. Do you know what I mean? The whole team's growing. The numbers are growing on the channel, personally, and everyone else on the channel, brother. And that's what we're here for. You know that, man. So, no matter how many things you clip, bro, man, keep growing. So, clearly, you're not doing a great job. What you're setting out to do is clearly not working. You know, like that. So, mad love to everyone. I hit 60K recently. I'm about to hit 60.4, probably by the end of this stream. So, 400 subs in less than a week. Bruv, do I care, bruv? You know, like that. Do I care? Not really. You know, like that. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? This is it. Imagine forcing yourself to watch someone you hate, bro.
That's what gives me the most jokes. Like it's not like it's like you have a choice. If you don't like something so much, why would you watch it and then try and react to it with anger online? They don't make. It's not even like, bro. It's not even like it came across you, bro. You're the one who edited the clip and cut it up and put it on. Bro, it's madness, man. It's mad.
No, it's amazing. But long may it continue. Long may it continue. Keep doing my work for me. I see the account. The account's got 495 followers, yeah. But the clip of me's got over 100 retweets. You know, like that, bro. I'm paying the. Well, I'll say I was paying these man's wages, but they don't get paid to tweet, unfortunately. So it's just jobless. That's just all it is. You know what I'm saying? So nah, it is what it is, isn't it? I mean, big up them, man. Thanks for the free marketing. Keep doing it, please. The day you stop clipping me, yeah, I know I'm doing something wrong in it. So it is what it is. Once again, big up Statman on the 1,000 followers. I think he only uploaded his I think he started his channel. I want to say, like, he uploaded his first video yesterday. The guy's got 1,000 subs already. Like, we couldn't have done it without this community, bruv. There ain't other communities trying to grow their people like this one. You get me? So man don't really care. Man, I don't really care in it. That's what we're here for. We're here to uplift everyone here, see everyone do well, and just have fun, bro. You know what I mean? We're all friends. You know what I mean? Man are hating. How many men get to chill with their brethren, talk about football and get paid for it? The man they're hating, bro. That's all it is. You know, like that. So long may it continue. Look, the first video goes live at 5 today. It's not even out. Has man got 1,000 subs with no video?
Big.
See what I'm saying? Shit's just different, bro. Man said 5 p.m. premiere and that later.
That first video better not be on Nagelsmann.
It's not a Nagelsmann still. I was about to hit 1,000 without posting a video, bro. Hey, listen, the haters gonna hate Statman. This is what we do, bro. You're gonna develop some haters now, bro. How's man got a K, you know, with no videos? Certain man out here with 50,000 followers on Twitter, yeah, and they start a YouTube channel, they can't even get 1,000 subs. It's mad. It's mad in the dunya, bruv. But yeah, what you man saying anyway, bruv? Hey, it's been a busy week. Obviously,
first week without club football for a minute.
First full week, yeah. First full week. First full week, and then also we've got we got the haircut thing. We got Foden gate blood, like that. We got fucking Paul Pogba. They're saying that negotiations have opened up with Paul Pogba's representatives to talk about a contract, even though I don't really believe that. Jadon Sancho's agreed personal terms with Manchester United for the 50th time.
Which, by the way, exactly. By the way, that don't mean nothing like that. Trust me. That don't mean it's over the line. Trust me.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense, bro. Because the thing is, he agreed personal terms 18 months ago, and we're still here, bro. So, like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
What does it all mean? Do you know what I mean? Like the Pogba thing. If I'm being 100% honest, if he signs a new contract with Manchester United, I'll lose respect for him. I will, and he's my favorite player.
If who? Oh, if he signed a new contract, why?
Yeah, because United are shit. This is the prime of his career.
So you think he should move on?
Of course, brother. This is the prime of his football career. He's just turned 28 or something.
Hold on. Just to be clear, so people don't try and clip it up with some nonsense. They
can clip it if they want. They can clip it if they want. I don't care.
You're not saying that you want him because that's what someone say. He's not.
Bro, why would I say that I want him to leave, bro? He's my favorite player. Everyone knows that.
Exactly. I'm just clearing it up in it for these idiots. So,
bro, as a human being, I can't understand why, if you're the best midfielder in the world, which he is, why the fuck would you sign an extension with Manchester United, who have Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as a manager and are not going to win anything of any substance anytime soon? This is the last big contract of his career, bro. The last big one. The 4-year deal that he will sign, this one is going to be literally the highlight of his career, because Pogba hasn't peaked. We haven't seen the best of Pogba yet. The best of Pogba is going to be in these next 4 years. Why would you spend...
As long as you have the best people, yeah, exactly.
Why would you spend them 4 years at Manchester United? Like, honestly, bro, because he's got a World Cup. Paul Pogba, has the ability, to go down as one of the greats of his generation, if he does it for the next 4 years at a big club and wins everything. Easily. Because as much as talk about
he is at a big club already, but
no, bro, he's not at a big football team. It don't matter. Man United are only a big club on paper. I'm talking about in reality, because Man United don't operate like a big club. The roof is leaking, bro. There's rats on the pitch. You know like that, bro. The football shit, bro. United ain't really a big club. They are, but they're not. Bro, United are, but they're not, innit? Like, let's be honest, as much as we laugh and say Barcelona are in debt and all these other things, 99% of footballers on this planet will still choose Barcelona over Man United.
Listen, let's not forget, bro, about a year and a half ago or a year ago, people were saying Barcelona's in crisis. Bro, if you want to compare that to teams like Man United, they're not in no crisis. Trust me. They're not in a crisis compared to United. The way they operate still, even in crisis, they still move.
But that's what I'm saying. So honestly, United are only a big club on paper, innit? Like on the football pitch, they're not a big club. How many Champions League finals have they been in the last 15 years? They're not a big club, really. You know them ones there. Like they're a big business. They're a big corporation. But as a football club,
it's been a series of bad choices.
These men lost out on Jude Bellingham, to Dortmund. You tell that's a big football club. If Chelsea were in for Jude Bellingham, he would have been at Chelsea.
Yeah, Dortmund don't rate United. That's you can see by the way that they
Man United are a banter club, bruv. That's what they are. Do you know what I'm saying?
They're a club that people know is going to spend a lot of money, so they can extract a lot of money from their players. Like, because we overspend on a lot of players. We have done for a long, long time. It's not just Maguire. People always want to talk about Maguire. United's been doing this for a long time, just overspending on players that shouldn't have been that expensive. Pogba was worth the money. Like Pogba was not an overspend. Like that's why people.
No, it
still
wasn't. It
say,
wasn't a Pogba wasn't an overspend, bruv. Like 30 million a season, 90 million for Paul Pogba in that climate. Yeah, when we bought him, he was probably worth more than that. That was a good deal. Do you know what I'm saying? But the fact is, it hasn't worked out because they didn't strengthen around him. So what was the point in doing that? Do you know what I mean? United had one good window, that window with Zlatan, and then the following window, they didn't follow up with a similarly strong window. They should have spent 80 million the next window on another player. Do you know what I mean?
You know the issue with Pogba though is like you'd think, where is the issue? Where can that guy go that he would be sure of? Because Real
Man
Madrid,
can go PSG.
like
They've
said,
got peas, blood. He can go
PSG.
PSG.
No, they got peas, but is any of these clubs, PSG, Real Madrid, Barcelona, because this ain't like 4 or 5 years ago, are any of these clubs gonna definitely in the next 2-3 years deliver the success that he wants? It's not.
Yeah, they are, because they'll win the league. They'll win the league. Pogba's got league titles in Italy. He ain't got none in England.
He wants to win Champions League, though, isn't it?
Bruv, he's closer to winning the Champions League at Real Madrid, even an aging Real Madrid, yeah, who got to the semi-finals or the quarter-finals. Where did Man United get? They got knocked out in the group stages. Real Madrid are still closer to winning the Champions League than United. So are Barcelona. Bruv, like so are PSG. PSG got to a final and a semi-final, I think, or a quarter-final. I can't remember. Bruv, United are nowhere near any of the teams that man's mentioned, bro. So
yeah,
it's not even fucking hard, bro. Like United are like that punch-drunk boxer, yeah, that thinks that they've still got it, bro. Like Roy Jones Jr. at 50, getting punched up by some idiot, bro. When Mike Tyson got slept by Danny Williams, bro. Like that's Man United. Used to be Mike Tyson, now you're getting beaten up by Dormans and that. You know them, man. Bro, you're getting beaten up by PTs and that. That man getting slapped by a PT, fam. That's what Man United are. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is, bro. Like if man really think Man United is a big club that Pogba should be signed, you know what? It's some joking.
The biggest thing with these new contracts, in it, is if you are gonna sign, I say this is why sometimes when we talk about some of these super agents and we talk about the way that they treat clubs, yeah. Another way of seeing it is actually you understand why Mino Raiola is like how he is, or George, all of these super agents, because you understand that actually when these contracts are signed, whether it's Paul Pogba, whether it's Donny, who's been taking the piss out of for the last 12 months, quite frankly, bro. Now you see, like Pogba probably when he last signed his new contract, he probably was given promises, assurances that these things will happen. Yeah. And you know what? The one thing people don't understand about these clubs, it's not based on a manager. Yeah. This is Alex Ferguson era. Even whether or not it's Jose Mourinho, whether or not it's Poch who didn't come, or it's Oli, the club is what promises Paul Pogba what he's going to give. So even if Jose Mourinho leaves, which he did, they still promise that they're going to build a squad around him, just like they did promise Donny, I assume, that he was going to play. Do you know what I'm saying?
Amen. But they promised him they were going to look after him, bro. Van der Sar come out and said, look after our boy. And they were like, yeah, we'll look after him. Yeah, he's being well looked after in the dugout. Now, man's not even in the fucking Euro squad, my G. Paul Pogba's distancing himself from any sort of conversation, bro. He's leaving.
Yeah.
He's leaving. Contact with Paris. There's a year left on my contract. Everyone knows that. Man said, I ain't got the PSG owner's number. Don't ask me. I've got an agent, blood.
Yeah.
My only thought now is the Euros. I'm focused. I've got more experience than before. I'm focused on the present, the Euros.
Of course, yeah. Because that's a big tournament for him to win.
Bruv. This is it. Manchester United have failed Paul Pogba, blood. What's the point?
It's just
I say this, yeah? And I used this analogy recently. Because I told you, man, I was in I got some stuff coming up anyway, so I was in a meeting. And basically, yeah, one of the guys there, he fits like luxury apartments. So when you see like them big houses in Hampstead and stuff, like he fits the kitchens, he fits all these other things, yeah. And he said that he done a quote for like a famous musician like here in this country. I'm not gonna say who they are. And he wanted to build them like, you know, like one of them TV stands with like the fish tanks and the fireplace and that. And he gave them a quote and they were like, right, that's a bit much. And the brother was like, bro, how much did you pay for your TV? If you think that that's a lot, you know, like that. You can't spend £6 grand on a TV and then the TV stand you want to pay £500 for. You know them one. Like my road bike cost me £1,000. I'm not gonna put a £20 lock on a £1,000 bike.
Yeah.
It don't make no sense.
Do
you know what I'm saying? Like Paul Pogba is a £1,000 bike. But man's got a £20 lock on it, and you wonder why the thing keeps getting ripped off the wall, blood. You know them ones. You wonder why your bike keeps getting stolen. You got a £20 lock on it, and it's worth £1,000. When you buy a Paul Pogba, you need a £1,000 lock. You know, like that.
It's got a match. It's got a match.
Or you gotta buy at least a £200 lock. You know, like that. How can you have a Paul Pogba with a £20 lock on it? And that £20 lock was fucking Marouane Fellaini. Then it was Ander Herrera. Then it was Scott McTominay. That's your £20 lock on a £1,000 bike. And you wonder why the bike keeps going missing.
It's a mad shame that like some of my favorite United players, including obviously Pogba, that the fact and reality is, they are probably better off at other clubs. Do you know what I mean? Like, I remember talking about that about Tony Marcy last year, and I was thinking, you know what? If he was in another team, he probably would be cutting it up every single week. He'll be a different guy, but I don't want him to leave, so it's a weird one. But they're just playing. Sometimes, bro, it's a bit like kids leaving the house for the first time. Do you know what I'm saying? Mum and dad probably don't want the kid to go, but they have to go. For them to become a better man, do you know what I'm saying? To become a man, from a boy to a man, do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like some of these players, unfortunately, and like I said, to clarify, I wouldn't want Pogba to go. I wouldn't want any of these players. I wouldn't even want Marcy to go. But unfortunately, it's come to that time that, you know, United are they're probably holding back some of the talents, to be honest, that should be winning Champions Leagues by their age. You know, do you know what I'm saying? By this age, Pogba probably is laughing sometimes, thinking, how have I got to this age and I've not won a Champions League? Fortunately for him, he won a World Cup in it, which I think probably did help. Bro, I think if he didn't win the World Cup, he would have left United. I think the World Cup probably, like, it at least ensures you, wow, I've won one of the biggest, one of the two golden trophies to win in football. World Cup, Champions Leagues. I've won one of them. And I think that allowed him to probably settle and probably think, you know what? I will see out this project for 2, 3, 4, whatever years. Because otherwise he would have gone. He would have left.
Yeah.
That's what I think. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but now he's probably thinking, you know what? I do want to win the Champions League. However, based on what we're reading, he's probably been given promises by the United board or the United team that this team's going to be massively improved in the next 12 to 18 months, and we are going to go for the Premier League, because Ollie's already said it a couple of months ago that we're going for the title next season, and obviously the Champions League is going to be a target. So that's it.
100%. Look at this. You only buy a Pogba if you're trying to compete. Exactly. Whereas United just bought him to sell shirts. Marquee Adidas player. He's the marquee. He's the face of Adidas, bro. He's not even in the Champions League, bro, and he's the one doing the Champions League adverts, not Lionel Messi. Paul Pogba is the face of Adidas. And United are Adidas's biggest client. So it just made sense financially. It was always a financial decision to bring Paul Pogba there. It was never a footballing decision. Like Ollie said that they were going to build a team around him. They haven't done that. He's been the one that's been moved around to accommodate everyone else.
Not just that, there was a period of the season where he wasn't even playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, or he was almost like squeezed into the team, like what you just said. You know what I'm saying? So I feel. Anyway, the majority of the United fan base, I hope, agrees that the team should be built around Pogba. But obviously, I think once Bruno came in, that whole narrative did change, and Pogba's now.
But even before Bruno came in, Pogba was playing in the double pivot. And Jesse and Andreas were playing ahead of Pogba. Remember, it's not like Pogba was playing the attacking midfield and then he got moved back to accommodate Bruno. He was already playing in the double pivot before Bruno came in.
Yeah, as Ollie says, Poggy. I'm sure he's going to want Poggy to stay. So let's see what happens.
Bro, it's a mad thing, bro. Like, honestly, we look at this. Pogba ain't won a trophy since 2008. We just bottled a Europa League final, and he's probably going to go and win the Euros. Why are you staying at Man United? Like, honestly, you see me, I don't care.
But the thing is, it's promises, though, Rants, isn't it? That, like,
bro, Pogba's not an idiot, bro. He's not an idiot. Amino Raiola is not going to let Man United, like, caboodle him, bro. Like, it's not going to happen. You see me, as much as I support Man United, yeah, I love football, innit? And I'm very much a logical thinker.
Yeah, but if Ollie
even as a Man United fan, and Pogba weren't a Man United fan growing up. I was. And if I was him, I'd leave. So I don't expect him to stay. If he stays, honestly, it's for the money and no other reason. Because it's not nothing to do with football. Because Man United ain't shown me that one, they're going to play Pogba in the position that he thrives in. Even for France now, yeah, Deschamps letting him further forward. And Deschamps came out and he said that, yo, I've been speaking to Pogba. He's not happy with the position that he's playing at his club. Do you know what I mean? And Deschamps a manager that people have accused of being fucking racist, of being boring, defensive. And even he understands that Pogba needs to be further forward. So if he does, and Ollie still don't get it, Ollie don't deserve him, bro.
Yeah.
So, bruv, Ollie hasn't.
It looks like he's changed a little bit still.
Bruv, he has changed. Benzema's
maybe
back as well.
Maybe it was because of all of them BLM marches. He probably got sucked in, and now he's.
Bruv, you know what it was, yeah? You know what it was? France won the World Cup, yeah? And then, man saw the victory parade and all the blacks, and he thought, you know what? This is a vibe. I swear down. Because before, everyone was saying he was a bit suspect. Then all of a sudden, he's embracing the ethnics now. You know, like that. So maybe he saw the thing and he thought, you know what? This is a vibe, you know? Like, this is actually a vibe. I'm going to let these men just do their thing. I don't even really need to coach. You don't need to coach this French team. Man said Griezmann, Mbappe, Pogba, Benzema, Kante. Coach what? For what, blood? Sit back and enjoy the game, blood. What's man telling me? Hey, brother, hey, make me some nice French coffee. I'm sitting on the side.
Is truly blessed, bro, because he played in that golden French team in '98. He was captain even, bro.
Yeah,
who would have thought he probably would have never thought he would have a chance to even manage a team as good as this. And obviously he's cut his performances over the last 5-6 years as a manager, incredible. So he knows what he's doing. He's managed to bring in Benzo back in, play Pogba, play Griezmann in positions that they want, and that's what. Bro, you know some of these man that I like. What I like about Didier is that he doesn't get sucked into the way that players are playing for their club.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
Like Griezmann, he puts him back in the position that he knows for his country.
He does the thing there, yeah.
Forget about the Barcelona thing. You don't care. Pogba, you don't care what's going on at Man United. He plays him in the position that works for his club, for his country, innit?
Yeah,
and that's it. He's managed to make that work, and hopefully Gareth Southgate will. Because I know we're going to talk about Foden and that in a second, but hopefully Gareth Southgate manages to implement some things that he's been doing for France, because it's needed if England are going to win the Euros. 3 lines on a shirt,
bro. That's not happening anyway. That's not happening anyway. You know like that, but
there's always a chance. England a semi-final World Cup in the last couple of years, so anything's possible, bro.
Trust me. So Deschamps, knows. He knows Pogba's the key, innit? Because when he's come out back in Pogba, in disputes with Man United, imagine if Deschamps goes and does that for them Pogba to sign a new deal. You make man look like an idiot now. How are you going to Deschamps? How are you going to Deschamps and complaining, yeah? Because Pogba can't say, yo, I'll sign a new deal. if you play me in attack, bro. Like, he's not that kind of guy.
Yeah,
but
but
now you're going complaining to Uncle Didier, yeah, and then you're gonna go back to Oli, yeah, and do up fucking DM. You're an idiot, bro.
Yeah,
I don't have no sympathy for Pogba if he signs a new deal.
Though.
None. Huh?
A lot of the time it's promises, though.
Bro,
so
listen,
if
a promise is a comfort to a fool, blood. That's what they say, bro. A promise is a comfort to a fool, blood. Fuck your promises, B.
If Ollie sat you down now, yeah, you already live in the city, your family's settled, yeah, and Ollie says, "Hey, Rantsy, yeah, we're gonna put you in a position. We're gonna put you in a position that you want next season. We're gonna build a squad around you. You'll probably be like, all right, boss."
I'll say no, blood. I'll say no. Pogba's Parisian, yeah. He speaks like 10 languages. Man could go anywhere. Like, bruv, why the man don't need to stay at Man United, bro? You know what I mean? The proof is in the pudding, bro. You know what I mean? And the pudding's looking real meaty, fam. You know, like that, some meaty pudding. It looks like it's been in the shop window for about 3 months and it's gone all hard than that. Had flies on it and that. That's what the pudding's looking like. You know, when you go past them bakeries and man see the yum-yums in the window and they look like they've been there for 6 weeks and they're all hard and that. That's what the United pudding's looking real hard, bro. Like them plastic puddings and that, bruv, in the shop window, cuz. Man ain't trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? That's some joke thing.
It's true.
Listen,
I wonder
bro,
if the Adidas thing is coming into play, but obviously it's all money. That's all money. They're all money factors, isn't it? So anyway, we'll see.
Trust me, yeah. Pogba, after Deschamps coming out and backing Pogba, yeah, like, which I never thought I would see. You know, them ones there, like, I can't see him then after all that signing up to go play DM for the next three seasons, bro, because Bruno's place is cemented in terms of his position. Ollie's not going to coach him. Ollie's not going to tell him, yeah, not to press the defenders and leave a hole in the midfield.
Why do you think that? Why do you think that?
Because Ollie ain't got it in him. Ollie ain't got it in him. You know them ones there. So at the end of the day, the whole thing's a joke thing. Do you know what I mean? And the Benzema injury thing, Benzema, I see Benzema on Insta, bro, in the ice thing. He's going to be fine. You know what I mean? I think that the hamstring thing was like cramp and that. I don't think it was an injury still. I think it was just like precaution. I think he just seized up and that. He'll be fine. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's one of them ones where I just think that Pogba, for his own career, because Pogba is in very big danger, yeah, of being one of the most underrated, yeah, and underappreciated footballers of his generation in terms of his talent if he doesn't go somewhere and start winning stuff. Because people only respect winners in life as well. It's not just football. In life, man will always say, but what has he won? You know, like that. Like, remember the other season, Kevin De Bruyne was out injured for nearly the whole season and still picked up a fucking winner's medal for Manchester City a few seasons ago. But my man only cared that he won, but people, they would still give him player of the season if he played 5 games because he's Kevin De Bruyne. That's just how it is, bro. Like, the facts are, if you're not winning things, no one cares in life as well. You know, like that. Like, people only care about the opinions on this channel, yeah, because loads of people on this channel have loads of followers and we're doing well, blood. If we was like that unofficial pundit, yeah, that's been trying to do this for years, yeah, and he still ain't even got 1,000 subs, yeah, no one will care. He says wild shit all the time and it doesn't get retweeted because he's a loser. That's what it is. Do you know what I mean? People only care about winners, bro. That's life.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I guess we're gonna see how this summer plays out with him in it, and I think if whether or not they win the Euros, it's gonna all come down to. I think there needs to be an aggressive offer to come in for him. I think if the Real Madrid or Barcelona come in for him aggressively, I think he'll go. I think that's one of the factors that hasn't made him jump, just because he hasn't had an aggressive, like, favorable offer at him. But I think if not recently anyway, not in the last 2 years, if it happens this summer, which it could happen because he's going to have a great Euros probably, then United's lost him. We've lost him for good. Do you know what I mean? And that's it. He ain't going to come back for a third time.
Facts. Bro, it's facts, bro. He has to leave. He has to leave, bro.
Boy, if Pog goes, then that goes our title race next season.
Yeah, of course, but the title race is done out anyway. United ain't doing nothing. United ain't doing nothing, bro. Chelsea getting linked with Akeem, yeah, and and fucking Haaland. Man United have been linked with
Where-
Sancho
where-
for the 50th time, and Kieran
where's
Trippier and man like Harry Winks, bro.
Yeah, these times Liverpool already making their second signing in that before the Euros movements.
Yeah, they got Koundé. No, not Koundé. Konate and who Liverpool in for now?
They're about to buy. Who they buying? My days. It's got out of my head. They're about to buy someone. I can't even remember off the top of my head. Pellegrini, that's it. Pellegrini.
Where does he play? Why do I not know who that is?
But you know what? The thing with Liverpool at the moment, no, not Rafinha. That's not that Telemans and Rafinha is speculation still. You know what I mean?
Oh, Yuri Tielemans, because Samare's gone in there, yeah. But Yuri Tielemans went there for 40 million. So if Liverpool wanted Yuri Tielemans, they'd probably have to pay 60, 70 million. Are they going to pay that?
No. I think Leicester's gonna, bro. If they got 80 million out of Harry Maguire, and how much for Chilwell? No, they're gonna spend. That's one of their price assets. I don't think Tielemans will go for less than 70. That would be a good buy as well. But I can't see him leaving. I know Champions League he wants to play in, but he doesn't. He's already come out about a year ago and said how much he wants to play first team week in, week out. Liverpool doesn't give him that guarantee. He'll be a rotation player at least for a lot of the season. So anyway,
that's what I mean, boy. So now, bro, it gets like that, bro. But Liverpool are doing their thing. I don't know much about that Pellegrini now. The name does ring a bell now because we played against him, didn't we? But I can't remember where he plays. I can't remember anything about him. I'm not too familiar with him, but Liverpool are showing intent. Do you know what I mean? Liverpool are showing intent. Chelsea are showing intent. Man City's owner come out talking like fucking Don Corleone. You know, like that. Them man about to drop the bag. And Man United are going to get Jadon Sancho and no one else in it. And if man end up getting Trippier and Winks, yeah, bruv, man are playing for that Europa League thing next season.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And big up Rennie as well. I'm in the same boat with Pogba. A part of me wants man to leave, yeah, so I can actually see man eat some real humble pie. You know, like that, because he'll shell, bro. Like what he's doing for France is a joke. You know what I mean? Because the thing is, I know United's a sinking ship, bro. Like I'm not deluded. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of Man United's fan base are deluded, innit? So because everyone kind of looks shit for United and everyone blames the individuals, bro. Like literally, it's not Pogba's fault that we don't see that Pogba week in, week out, bro. Because every time Pogba's in another shirt, whether it's Juventus, whether it's fucking France, whatever, the guy looks $1 million. Do you know what I mean? He looks $1 million, mate. Do you know what I mean? And it's one of them ones where it's the team. He's not been utilized properly. He's playing with scrubs as well. £20 lock on £1,000 bite. Put him in a better place where he can be utilized properly.
It's a shocking time too. And it's a shocking time. And somehow this is what happens where you just go from 10s to 9s to 8s and you just slowly just keep lowering the peg. Now, like I said, we're loving players who are just, we would have 10 years ago, we would have just called them average. Do you know what I mean? But now, you know, they are saviors. So that's just football. Do you know what I mean? And all I can hope is that Rashford, etc., the rest of the team improve next season, because otherwise.
Speaking of that guy, bro, do you know what I mean? Someone sent me the thing today. Yeah, they tagged me in it. I just want to laugh at it, bro. Hold on one second. The interview after the cup final, bruv, where man said process 4 times, bruv. I think Saeed, bruv, your guy in it, MBE, blood.
Yeah,
bruv. Let's listen to this. This is hilarious, bruv. Hold on.
And the process, when Oli come in, there was a process, and the players, we believe in this process, and this isn't the end of the process.
Shut up, man. Process, blood.
When did he say that?
Bruv, that was after the final, blood. After man got pammed, bro. Like, this is PR at its finest, blood.
Yeah, because the fact that he's using the word process, like,
man said this ain't the end of the process.
For someone who's online all the time on on all of these socials, obviously, which he is, he should know like that term, trust the process, is just avoid using those words, innit? But obviously, I think that's probably a club thing. He's probably been told to come out of a statement. Fair enough. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just mad joke.
Man, like PR7, blood. Trust the process, blood. You know what I'm saying? Pandemic P, blood. PR7. Bruv, what's man saying?
He's mastered it, though. He's mastered it. Still.
Nah, it's horrible. It's horrible. Man, like pandemic PR7, blood.
Well, the reality is he is our current CR7. Well, not literally, but obviously
not ours, maybe yours, blood. You know
in terms of comparison to our levels of squad, that's what I'm saying. He's our player on he's our forward player who adopts similar attributes. And he's the closest thing that we got to him at the moment, innit?
Nah, bro, allow it. You know, like that. Oh bro. Trust me, bro. Like PR7, bro. That's what man is, bro. PR7. That is brilliant. You know, like that. That is sticking forever, blood. Know what I mean? Until the day he signs for Sunderland, bruv. You know them ones there. It's PR7, B. You know, like that. So, nah, it is what it is, bruv. This is what United fans have to deal with. If you don't understand how far United are, from doing anything of any substance in football, then you're deluded. Like, there's actually there's no saving you. There's no saving you. That's why I say, for Pogba's own career, just leave, bro. Just leave. Legit. What are you staying for? Like, United need to rebuild anyway. Might as well get the Pogba money and add that on there.
This summer could realistically lose. David De Gea will go. Pogba could go. Martial could go.
Martial will probably stay, but if you lose Pogba and David De Gea,
he might go.
The only world-class, and potentially world-class players. Imagine giving that money to Oli to rebuild. What kind of madness is that?
So our only world-class player after that, well, obviously people would say Bruno's world-class. So Bruno would be our only world-class player. Other than that, bro, how can you be Manchester United at any point in time and not have one world-class player in your team? That's mad to even say, you know. That's crazy. You know, and if you look at the top four, the other big four, obviously not including, the other big three, shall I say, Liverpool, City, and Chelsea. They are littered with world-class players across their starting 11s, or even their bench. Some of their players, they've even got players on the bench that are in our world-class level. We haven't got any in our 16. If we lose Pogba and DDG, which is likely, by the way, both of them to go.
Yeah.
Mad.
Some jokes.
Anyway, we can only assume they will be replaced with players, but obviously the quality of players, we don't know.
Yeah, very true. Big up everyone. Everyone inside. We got nearly 1.4 in here. Smash the likes, guys. Let's get over 700 likes. While we're on the subject of Pogba, What about the new haircut here that's making all the headlines, bro? What about the new haircut? Because it's mad, because I didn't realize we was in an era now of football where we started celebrating haircuts. I don't know when did it change? When did it change? Do you know what I mean? Like, at what point does a new haircut become a problem, or does it become a positive, or does it become a superpower? I don't understand. I don't know where the lines, like one line starts, the other ends, like begins, whatever. I don't know. I'm confused. Literally, I'm opening up my Instagram, my explore page. I've seen the haircut everywhere. I open up YouTube. I'm seeing the interviews about the haircut. I'm seeing all these other things about haircuts. I'm not hearing Souness coming out talking shit about it. I'm not hearing Roy Keane talking shit about it. I'm confused, blood. Like, what happened?
Yeah, well, here's the thing, innit? It's like, obviously Phil Foden doing the Gaza. It's like,
wait there. You said Gaza.
Yeah.
So that means, Pogba wasn't the first player to dye his hair.
Yeah? No, of course not.
So why is it an issue?
There was enough man who done it. But
So why is
obviously
it an
people-
issue when
people
he
actually-
did it?
That's the funniest thing, isn't it? People are just dumb. Like I said that even the first time people used to say, oh, why doesn't he concentrate on his football instead of dyeing his hair, changing his hair color and all this rubbish? Like, there's not been footballers in the past that haven't done that all the time. Cisse, flipping Taribo West, even play, and I'm talking about players that they even would know. Like, it's been happening for years. But for some reason, with Paul Pogba, what people need to understand, because let's just keep it 100, white media, the reason why there's articles which I wish you could even slap it up on here of mirror articles that have said
I love this comment
that said hey, that was a good one still.
Bruv, listen,
that
brother went and done a fucking disappearing act, in the Champions League final, then got a new haircut, and nobody's talking about it. Man literally did nothing.
Seeing articles like he's one of the only people who could have pulled it off because of his ability matches Gazza's class. I don't remember anyone saying, but this is the thing. The problem is with this is a difficult one. It's not even a difficult one. It's understandable why white media has chosen to love this situation. They love Gaza, they love Phil Foden and think he's the next one up. He's the next generational player, and they love this excitement and euphoria before a cup final. Before championships. Paul Pogba is a foreigner, a black foreigner, who
Muslim foreigner.
Muslim foreigner that seems too overconfident. And here's what some people don't understand. Let me talk to some people who are not black. Just to keep it 100. There are two types of black people. Two racist media. There is the type that is conformative. The ones that are like, oh yeah, we like that black kid. Yeah, he's like that sort of black guy, and they'll never be
humble.
Racist, that guy.
Like N'Golo Kante, blood. Like, you know what it is with N'Golo Kante? He came out the other day and he's like, I'm tired of people talking about how nice I am and all these things. He pretty much wanted to say, fuck it, I cheat on my wife. Leave me alone. You know what I mean? That's what he wanted to say. He's like, bro, these men are always babying him in the media, bro. Like, always talking him up. Oh, he's such a nice guy. They're going on like when he farts, he don't smell, bruv. You know them. That's how they talk about Kante, bro. Like everything he does is
nicest guy in football. Nicest guy
in football. You don't even know him. You don't even know him.
You don't, bro. Exactly. You don't even know him. You don't have no idea what sort of guy he is. You know what I'm saying?
Man's like, oh, he's the nicest guy in football, man. He's such a nice guy. Like, do you know what I mean? Look at him. He's so great.
Why? Because he smiles when he's zooming on the camera. Because is that the reason? Because when BT Sport zooms in, he's smiling. Is that the reason?
Bro, it's weird, isn't it?
It's weird, but there's two different types of black people, in it. Just to wrap up what I was saying, like there's that type, Rashford, Kante, and then there's a type that people think is too overconfident, too overpowering, too dominant, too much, and that's where Paul Pogba fits in.
Yeah. And that's the one to bring him down a peg, in it, with all this abuse. That's what it is.
Yeah, bring him down a peg. He's a little bit too confident. Bring him down a peg. What do you think he's doing?
He's a bit too opinionated. You know them ones there, bro. It's always the same kind of.
I remember people said the same thing about Martial. They were like, "Why is he not smiling? Why doesn't he smile enough?" Or
why should I have to smile to make you feel comfortable? You know, like that. It's funny. It's just like I've said it a million times. It's the way I speak, bro. You know them ones there, because I'm unapologetic with my opinions and that. Man hate me, but then they love men that speak like me, that don't look like me. It's mad though. You know what I mean? Because when Gordon Ramsay's out there parring, man,
bro,
they love it.
Gordon Ramsay made a career doing that.
But he's made a career out of absolutely peppering people unapologetically. You look at Roy Keane, you look at Souness, all these guys, them man literally are loved on Sky because they're just brutal, innit? And as soon as they get the brutal truth from man that looks like me, all of a sudden it's like, oh, he's so aggressive. Like, oh, you need to calm down. Bruv, every time I click these videos, I say not for kids. If your kids are watching my videos, they're probably learning something anyway. It's good for them. But it is what it is. Your kids are listening to rap music with swearing in it, bruv. It is what it is. You know that? I don't make content for children. I don't. You know them ones there, bruv. Same with Piers Morgan, all these man. All these ruthless man, they all love them, when they don't look like me. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as they look like me, it's all like, oh my God. Like, he's so intimidating. Shut up, man. It's not that deep, innit?
Facts.
It's just not that deep. And that's the thing with Kante, yeah. Because he don't speak, yeah, he's proper outspoken. He comes across as the proper humble, the nice guy. He didn't even touch the cup. Like when they won the cup, everyone was kissing the cup, and he was like, "Yeah, that man kissed it. It's got germs on it, bruv. Like I'm not touching it." And everyone was making memes of it, saying, "Oh, he's so nice. He's so nice, bruv. Leave him alone, bruv." Like they're treating him like, do you know what I mean? Respectfully as well. They're treating him like he's not like a normal human being, bro. Like there's something wrong with him, bro. Like you need to treat him different to everyone else. Like he's special, bruv. He's just a human, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Like they're treating him like he's got special needs, bruv. Can't say he's got special needs, blood.
A lot of it all.
That's how they're treating him. Akeem,
a lot of it. Do you know what? A lot of it all comes into also. People are like, oh, because he's small and stuff, and like, bro, I think it all comes into it. Now it all comes into it because Pogba is like the sort of guy that racist dad, yeah. Is like, nah, they don't like these sort of guys. Bro, listening to rap music. He's probably one of those guys who probably listen to rap music 24/7, fighting this donut. Bro, they don't like all jokes that they don't like man like this. They don't like man like this, innit? So Paul Pogba is the framed individual, the character build of someone who these type of people do not like. Trust me, make no mistakes. Kante being 5'2", yeah, it helps. Trust me.
Yeah, he's small, innit? You can see how baggy his shorts look. Everything just looks weird, innit? A man are like, oh, he's so nice and that. Allow it. And then, you know what's mad about Martial? Martial is mad quiet. He stays at home with his daughter. He's never out partying, never doing anything. And it's still not enough because he doesn't smile, bro. But then Pogba's the opposite. Pogba's always smiling, but because he's confident, and he gets haircuts. Again, that's not enough. You see what I mean? You have to fit a very specific mold to be acceptable to these racists, bro. And it's a very small mold. That's why there's very few black people that get accepted, like Rashford does. That's why when Rashford got abused, yeah, out of the blue, I'm sure he couldn't believe it. You know, that because he's had the past for so long. You know, like
and that's why people say, "Oh, I'm not racist. I like Rashford," or like, "Oh, clearly, I'm not racist," and then they base it on the one or two black people that they like. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not the same because you are racist to a particular type of person who you're assuming is a certain type of way. Do you know what I mean? And Paul Pogba, like you said, you don't know him. You never know him. you don't know him.
Wait, this comment section is the best section in the world, bro. I don't care, bro.
You don't know him, but for some reason you have an aggression against him just because he changes his haircut now and again.
Bro, it's wild. But Phil Foden, everyone's like, "Oh, Phil, I just wanted to ask you, what was the inspiration for the haircut?"
Bro, look at the thing with the Swedish thing, with the Swedish things. Somehow he was the one who got away with it,
and he's the one with the missus and the kid at home. You know them ones. He's the one with the missus and the kid at home getting brain in Iceland or something, and then Mason gets the witch hunt. How, blood? How?
Which,
and everyone's forgotten about that.
He's still recovering from that.
He's still recovering from the way them man done him, yeah. And these times, Foden's getting praised for haircuts and that. And you know what? Europa League final, yeah, Mason done way more than Foden done in that Champions League final. And still got subbed off.
Yeah.
You know, like, bro, it's not fun. Bro, it's mad.
Well, Foden's just a media, that's what they call media darlings, isn't it? We remember when Foden done the whole house buying thing, like, and compared it to Sterling, like, bro, it's just... Like,
Kante literally, is one of the most dynamic and fittest footballers on the planet, and they treat him like he's got special needs. They do. They treat him like he needs extra help, bro. Like, know what I mean? Like man's got a learning support teacher in the tunnel.
These times out tonight, if they saw him, they'll try and stroke him like a cat or something, or dog.
That's exactly it. If they saw Kante, they might just rub his bald head, bro. I feel like that's what they'll do. They'll just rub his head. Honestly, bro, they'll just rub his head, bro. They treat him literally like he's a pet because he's mad submissive and just quiet and unassuming, and that's the kind of black person they like. People
get some flipping Walker's crisps and flipping watch a 90-minute game of football and think that means that they know, because they see some like zoom-ins on certain players they think that means they know the player. They don't know him. They have no clue who's a nice guy and who's not a nice guy behind closed doors.
Oh, this fucking channel is ruthless. Oh, this channel is fucked.
This is dumb.
I said this is head shit.
That's just dumb. That's just dumb.
Oh shit. Oh.
That's just dumb.
This channel's fucked, bro. Oh. No, bro, like honestly, it's fucked, bro. Oh, but it's true. They treat this brother, they treat him like he's got problems. They literally do. They treat him like he's got problems.
Foden can do no wrong, innit? He can do no wrong. As long as he don't do what Beckham done in '98 and start kicking out a man, then bro, he'll be good. He can pretty much do anything he wants. Trust me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So honestly, I'm just not even.
And the media don't like flashy man. That's the fact. They don't like people who come across flashy. Yet Foden.
No, but if they're black though, then they don't. Because if you look at Madders, bruv, Madders is about this drip life every bit as much as Pogba and all these man, bro. Like if you follow these fashion, like what footballers wore and all these other things, you always see Madders in there.
Always.
Man's got the LV bag, the bling, everything, bro, and nobody talks about it. Like it's just not that deep, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because he's allowed to have money. I'm saying other men ain't allowed to have money. That's why they love Kante. They're like, oh, he's so humble. He drives a Mini Cooper and that. Because you don't want to see us with money because it upsets you.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Because we're meant to be outside still picking cotton, bruv. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why it upsets you, bro. You know them ones there, bro. It upsets them, man, bro. Like honestly, because I'm someone, I don't wear designer clothes, don't do all these things. But it's like every time I see man clipping me, and it's like, oh, these man can't believe these man have a platform and that. What man are really saying is, I can't believe man's got a community. I can't believe this guy's making money. I can't believe that he's doing better than me. Yeah. Because a lot of these men have an entitlement from birth, yeah. That means that you're meant to do better than me because of how I look. Yeah. It hasn't worked out that way.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? My new car's on its way. You know, like that. So it is what it is. You know, like that. So them man can say whatever they want to say. Like, that's just how it is. That's why they love Kante. Because they're like, oh, he's a multi-millionaire and he's in a Mini Cooper. So what? Whether he's in a Mini Cooper or if he's in a Bugatti fucking Veyron, it don't matter.
For real.
Why does it matter?
It don't matter.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why the way they're treating Phil Foden now, and then the way they treat Kante as well, that's why you can't use one thing, as another thing. Because people will say, oh, no, they're not racist. They love Kante. Nah, they only love certain black men if they fit a certain demographic. And it's a very small thing. You have to jump through a lot of hoops for them to like you.
A lot still.
A lot of hoops. It's not worth it, bro.
But then once you're loved, you're loved. That's the way. And Rashford knows he's got it on lock now. Lock and key. You know what I mean? He doesn't, even if he plays terrible, it don't matter. Man said they're talking about him walking home after the game like he's a bum. It's true. He walked home after the game because he lives near. Yeah, that's so what most people would do. So what? Innit? So what?
You know, like that, bro. You know the amount of times, that man's got on the train, and I've seen like wealthy white celebrities or whatever on the train with me, bro. Honestly, do you know what I'm saying? Man don't have to say who they are. But I was living in fucking Wimbledon, bro. Like, do you know, before I moved back to Ends, I was jumping on the train with man that work on Sky Sports now, on the Southwest train going into Brentford and that. All the time, them man are just sitting on the train like normal, and these are multi-millionaires. Like, it's not very unnormal. It's not very strange to see man with money in the train.
A lot of them prefer trains, to be honest, because it's just easier. Like, there's no stress with the driving and that. There's a lot of benefits. So I don't even. That's what I'm saying. But people just have an assumption of Kante and these men, like, and you're gonna find out now in the next couple of months their differences on how certain players like Phil Foden are treated and how certain players like Paul Pogba are treated. And it comes down to the factors of colour, but also the fact he's British as well. And if you're British and you manage to connect with this media, you're loved. That's it. And that's the formula. Do you know what I mean? They've mastered the formula. Man, like I don't even think Foden's done it on purpose just because he's good at football. Rashford has mastered it.
Now, you know what it is with Phil Foden? Phil Foden's managed, apart from the little blip with Mason, he's managed, yeah? Remember, he's at Man City. So the media don't really care about Man City. If he was a Man United player, he probably would have got pammed, yeah, for what happened with Mason. Do you know what I mean? If he was a Man United player, because remember, Rooney used to get it from the media as well. But also, Rooney was seen as like a chav and one of the lower class, so they could kind of, you get me? They always looked at Rooney like he was, you know what I'm saying? So he never had that same adoration. Like Rooney was clearly like, he had his, he was a flawed character, innit? Phil Foden's kind of come through on this kind of humble thing where I'm just focused on my football. No scandal, no nothing. Whereas Rooney had scandal and the granny thing and all these things from early, innit? So, like, Rooney kind of come through rough around the edges. Same with Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish has had scandal around his name for years. So even though he is white, he don't get certain privileges, yeah, that like a Phil Foden got or other players like that. Because Jack Grealish is the most talented player that man have, and probably that this country has produced in years. And he might not even start for us because the media don't love him enough. You know them ones? They don't love him because he ain't got that squeaky clean image, bro. Like when you look at Jack Grealish, he has all the tools to be the poster boy for England. Man's got nice hair, you get me? Man's got hench calves and that. Like, bruv, you get me? Man walking around with a tight kit and that. Do you know what I mean? Guys in good shape. Do you know what I mean, bruv? He should be he should be the David Beckham of today. But he's not. You know why? Because his behavior just doesn't go down too well with other people because he's a fucking human being and he likes to go out with his mates and get drunk. You know, like that. You know what I mean? And that's just what it was. I mean, he got in a few bits of trouble here and there because you look at Mason Mount and Declan Rice. Remember, they got busted, during lockdown for going out and playing football and breaking COVID regulations. Remember? And they swept that under the carpet. They swept it under the carpet. But Grealish obviously done the little drink driving thing, went court and all of that. Grealish is a bit of a Jack the Lad, innit? And they don't like that. They don't like that about him. That's the reason why he's out of favor with the media. Whereas Foden comes across as this super humble kid that just loves football and that. But if you're that humble and whatever, and you don't want no attention, you don't have a trim like that.
It's true.
That does the exact opposite thing. If you just want to blend in, you don't do that to your hair.
Like he obviously he wants the attention and the pressure. Fine. Do you know what I mean? Fair enough.
Yeah, bruv. So you know what it is. So it's one of them ones where literally I like Foden's confidence. I like all of it. But then don't try and call one person's haircut arrogance and the other one's haircut something else, bro. Like, keep it consistent. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep it consistent. Do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, big up you, man. Yeah, the new whip's on the way, bruv. You know them ones. Anyone that saw on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Man, I don't normally post them things, but sometimes you gotta give the haters something to, you know what I mean, to go home and smash up their house about. You know, like that. So now it is what it is, bro. But like, literally, it's conditional love, bro. If you tick certain boxes, man will love you. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. And it goes for different people. There's loads of different levels and there's different tiers. That's why I don't like when people say, oh, Rashford don't get abused, so it's not racism. You know them ones? Because when Axel and Martial and Pogba were getting abused, man were like, oh yeah, but Rashford don't get it. How come this, that, and the other? It's a spectrum. There's not one rule. There's not one rule. There's certain men that fit here that don't fit here. There's certain white men that the media don't love, like Jack Grealish, the way they love other men because
that's why the comparison's done.
It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. It's a spectrum. You know, like that. And that's why, yeah, like I hate when people try to simplify it, yeah, discrimination. You can't simplify it.
Every situation is different, and even within a race, or you could say black people, there's different types. There's different types that's accepted and not accepted.
And even this as well, the criteria of being non-threatening as well is one of them. Pogba 6'3", built like a shit house, and N'Golo Kante, yeah, is built like, do you know what I mean? Like, inshallah, I have a son, yeah, and my son will be built like Kante when he's 5. You know, like that. That really, he's built like a 5-year-old.
Most of these men, yeah, most of these races, yeah, there's very few of these men that are 100% racist, where they wouldn't even talk to any black guy, bro. You can probably get these. You can probably get these men like Tommy Robinson, bro. He's probably got like a flipping Black Billy or something like that he talks to on WhatsApp. Like it's not like, bro. There's very few that are 100% racist in it. Most of them just don't like a large portion of black culture or large portion of black people. So it's all about, to some black people, to be accepted. It's about, you know what? Let me try and fit in and be part of that category that people like in general, and I can get accepted to. But there's some people who don't care. They're like, I don't care. I'll be myself.
But this is what it is, so bro. So bro, at the end of the day, yeah, the bottom line is, it's a spectrum, innit? It's a spectrum. There's not one rule. You can't say this happened to this person, so this happens to that person. It's not linear. It doesn't make sense like that. Do you know what I mean? Unless you're on the receiving end of it, yeah, and you see little things. Do you know what I mean? There's loads of different privileges you get in life. Like even the Rooney thing. Everyone used to do the Shrek thing and joke and that. Because he wasn't aesthetic like a Phil Foden as well, they see Phil Foden as a cute little kid. They always saw Rooney as the ugly kid. So again, because of how he looked, they didn't love him the same way. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is, bro. There's pretty privileges in football as well, bro. If you're good looking, yeah, you get away with other shit that ugly dudes don't get away with. That's life.
Yeah.
It's the same with a girl. If you're ugly, bro, you get away with not having a personality and not having money, bro. That's just how it is. If you're a guy and you're rich, bro, you get away with not having a personality and being ugly, bro. There's bare ugly dudes with nice girls, but they got peas.
Straight up.
It's life. It's the real world, innit? It's the trade-off.
Straight up.
You know, like that. So, bro, literally, if you're good looking, yeah, or society deem you as good looking and you're good at football, bro, you'll get away with a lot more shit than someone, do you know what I mean, that looks the way man looked at 16, fam. Because man, Shrek comparisons are some joke thing, bro. Like Shrek is a cartoon, bro. He's an ogre. When you're comparing a human being to Shrek, yeah, it's peak, fam. It's very peak.
It is.
You know, like that. So, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, bro. Like, honestly, there's loads of different reasons why players get treated the way they get treated, yeah, by the media. There's loads of different reasons, and it's not linear, bruv. Man can't just turn around and say, oh yeah, this person, they like that person, so that don't make no sense.
It's the biggest joke thing. That's what makes me laugh so much about this whole thing. But you know what? Time will tell. Time will tell this summer, innit? Let's see what happens. Let's see if the narrative switches. Let's see if Pogba has a great summer. Let's see if the media starts turning around to him or they don't. Who knows? Let's see, innit? Like, I'm not going to be surprised either way.
100% some joke thing, bruv. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man. Hey, you lot, as usual, this show always slaps anyway, bruv. I always go deep. The comment section is fucking hilarious. You know, like that. Big up everyone inside. Smash the likes. Get them likes up, man. We got 1.4k in here, bruv. Like, get up to 700. Make sure you follow Akeem. Make sure you follow Cheeky Sport as well. And big up you lot for getting Statman to 1,000 as well. 1,000 subs. His first video should have dropped at 5 o'clock. So make sure you go over there now and make sure you spam the comment section. You get me, bruv. Make sure you rants raid that Statman first video. Get the engagement up on his video. Get the comment section lit. You man already know what it is, people. I'm back again at 7 o'clock for Red Talk with Aaron and Flawless, people. So another sick show coming for you lot. as usual, bruv. You got anything coming up this week that you wanna plug? What are you doing, bruv? Is it still daddy duties and that, bruv?
Yeah, a couple more weeks, bro.
That's it.
A couple more weeks. We're then it's at the 2-month mark. But yeah,
There you go.
daddy duties for real, man. For real.
That's what it is, people. That's what I mean. So big up everyone. Do you know what I mean? Head over to Statman's channel, spam the comment section. Do you know what I mean? You already know what it is. 7 o'clock, we're back tonight, people. Mad love.